And we're back! What a lovely time I'm having not being in this.
It's okay, we're gonna visit you soon. I just had one thing to ask the guy about his contacts. Like, maybe the guy he knows a guy. And, like, I don't want to cut him out of the deal by getting rid of the middleman. I just want to.
You're definitely trying to cut out the middleman.
I just want to.
So if you explain that you're trying to find Eldar, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He says he thinks that he could have someone that you'll be able to contact. Yeah, and they might know more than he does.
Good. Tell me. Give me the deets. Give me their number.
Her name is Narcia.
Narcia.
She's not on this planet. We'll deal with finding her later.
Good.
After we've sorted out this one.
Yeah, after we've sorted out this stupid place that smells.
Okay.
Smell. Lovely in the restaurant I'm in.
I vote we leave cKnoor in the restaurant and do this ourselves.
I mean, we could talk to him.
He did tell us to handle it.
We could talk to him and convince him with our charming guy. I mean, that's another option.
What if he's like a fanatic or something?
Well, then I'll break his legs until he's not. Most people generally stop at 100% legs.
We're not using the torpedo tubes right now, right?
You want to shoot the whale out?
I didn't say anything having to do with the whale. I was just making an innocent question.
Listen,
Your ship doesn't have a torpedo launcher.
this is not how biological
have
warfare
one, or we're just
works. You don't just shoot dolphins at people.
Hey, you have not played Red Alert 3.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I feel we should.
Gotta make up your mind here.
I think we should tell the captain because
Yeah, let's go talk to the captain.
I mostly don't trust Icarus's plan making, and I'm pretty sure he's just going to walk into the room and go, "We're going to depose you if you don't do what we say." And
To be fair,
I feel that's not
it's pretty effective.
That might work.
it might
That
work.
wasn't my opening strategy.
Was it to go in and go, please?
That was plan B.
Oh. I want to tell the boss.
Okay, let's go tell cKnoor. We'll make our way to this restaurant of his.
You don't know where he is.
Can I talk to him on the microbe?
Did he say he was going to the upper part of
Microbead.
Yeah.
You can find him that way. Yeah.
I'll talk to him on the microbead. Captain,
Yes.
interrupt whatever it is you're doing.
But it's okay, I'm having dessert.
We've got a thing lined up.
Mm-hmm.
Small thing he wants in return to get the stuff moved around and here. He needs Governor Doros to not stop him. We need him to look the other way, we just need to solve the Doros problem any way we want.
Okay, well let's do some research on Doros then and see what we can lean on. But I guess you should come over here and we'll plan stuff.
Oh, Captain, I did ask about the whales, and they do have them in stock.
Okay, well, I mean, that's great.
While we're in the market, you can ask if they have like a baby's first whale kit. Or sea monkeys. Maybe you should start
I
small.
still think having a submersible would be useful.
Why?
Okay, but I still don't see how a whale would be a submersible for the type of ship we're running.
You keep it on the ship, and then you deploy it when you need it.
Well, if you're not going to be serious about it, then there's no point in
I'm
discussing
absolutely
it.
serious about this.
I mean,
I have a specific cargo room in mind that is really close to an airlock, a large one, a loading dock that we don't use.
it doesn't need air, it needs water, idiot. You need a water lock.
Yes, that's... Never mind.
Also, I mean, we're using all of the all of the docks
We're using
and the cargo holds.
Yeah, we're using all of the ship for not that.
Well, it's not okay. It's just don't worry about it.
No, I just don't want you to get the wrong idea.
The wrong
Because I know
idea.
how heartbroken you get when your toys are vented into space.
Merrick, remember how sad you were when Frederick died?
That was my third or fourth Frederick.
Imagine how sad you'd be when the whale died.
It's a whale.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You could mount its skull. You could make a whale servo skull at that point.
It would be useful.
How?
For what?
This giant whale skull just following you around.
I'm not sure how he'd get a whale skull, though.
Do they have baleen?
Out of a whale?
No,
Yeah, but how would you get
it
a
didn't have
whale?
baleen, no.
Oh, if it
You
had
could buy
baleen, you could use it to scrub the floors. With its
With what?
cheap
With
teeth, but-
how would you buy a whale?
With money.
Okay, and how would you get that?
You would buy it, obviously.
Okay, see, that's your problem.
Well, in theory,
right
Merrick gets paid.
Yeah, he does get paid.
He should have some money, but
Not very
also,
much.
yeah, he doesn't get paid very much, and I guess that still does count as your money. So,
I mean, if he wants to spend his own money to put up a deposit for a whale,
and pay.
that's of course up to him.
Then he'd have to pay you rent on the room.
No,
Well, I mean,
just
I don't have any I
I'll
don't
deal
have any
with this. Don't worry
I don't
about
have
it.
any free rooms.
We have plenty of rooms that we don't utilize. They're just
No.
not all.
No.
Like food and
We
stuff.
have plenty of empty rooms that I personally utilize.
He uses them for things.
His
I
ego.
collect- I collect space. in
Air
them.
storage.
Listen, if you run out of air, you die. So it's as important to store that as it is food.
Whale is food.
Yeah,
So we also have to feed.
So you buying dead
Alright.
whales now?
You playing dead whales now?
No, but if the whale dies, you can eat it. Are we there yet? I assume we're just talking as we're walking there.
Yeah, you guys have met up now. Yes.
I don't give a fuck about this stupid town, so I'm not even gonna like hide out in weird town. I'm just gonna walk straight into the fancy restaurant with everybody.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how fancy the restaurant is.
It's pretty fancy.
Well, if it's more like they're not gonna, I mean, if they're just gonna drag filth around, I may have to slum it somewhere else, but I think that's fine. So I don't want to,
Well, I mean, it wasn't fancy enough that you needed a reputation. Either that or you just bought your way in. Not a reservation. Sorry.
No, he didn't need a reservation.
So
Why would I need a reservation?
Yeah, why? People
Well-
make reservations to dine.
I mean, it's
with
very.
them.
It is pretty obvious that he's a rogue trader. He's dressed up.
Yeah.
He's,
I'm saying
fancy
they'll
look.
let us in.
doesn't
Whatever.
have
So
shit all
wipe
over
my
him.
treads off at the door.
Okay, so I guess the captain can inquire at cool places with maybe there's other rogue traders. Maybe Doros eats at fancy places.
I mean, I'm sure I'll just get us someplace where we can talk and make some plans, and then I guess I'll have to make some research into the governor.
Yep.
And see what he's into.
Hope
I
it's
feel like
whales.
there are probably two ways you can go about it. Either you ask him nicely, or actually there are three ways to go about it.
Blackmail.
Well, there are four ways to go about it.
Murder.
Either you ask him nicely, or you ask him nicely and give him money, or you ask him nicely and blackmail him for whatever reason, or we get rid of him.
You could spook him.
I feel like the first option is the most economical one,
It'll be the smoothest.
and then the third option is probably also good, but then we'd have to do a bunch of research and see what we can blackmail him with. But I guess we should meet him first.
I don't know. We should probably get we should get some info.
Find out
on
about him and then
Yeah,
meet
I
him.
let's
mean,
get-
we need to spend some time and get some intel on him before we do anything else, and then I can set up a meeting.
So inquiries.
So I'm gonna go and get the lay of the land with whoever else is not filth around here.
I'm not filth.
Yeah, you're
Actually,
scum. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but so I guess we need to do some research on the governor. I guess it's me and Icarus who can actually, because Anodar is just gonna spook people,
Who's gonna do you know about the governor?
and I guess Holt's just gonna spook people.
Well, you could read people's minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at investigating if I use my powers.
It's
Like
true.
probably the best out of all of us.
Yeah, but I think we should. What we should do is we should figure out more. We should learn more about the governor and just like the people around him, and then we can send you in to figure out more things about the governor. Once we know like his routine and stuff. We don't even know how hard it is to get to him. Or if we just have, I'll just have a nice meeting with him. How inconspicuous is your mind reading?
There's one version where they can tell their minds being read, and one where they can't.
Okay.
The one where they can't is just harder to succeed with.
Okay. And how likely are you to fuck that up?
Let's see. Actually,
Because I don't want to like, we don't want to have a session where we're like having dinner or something, and suddenly there's either like a demon popping in or like a huge storm just blowing all of our oysters away.
It's a good conversation starter.
it can't possibly result in a negative effect with like a size storm or anything negative happening in that way. Just they would find out. But my chance to do it would be, I believe, a 63. It's a 2/3 chance of succeeding.
Well, let's just get some info on the guy before we decide what to do, I guess.
Okay. How are you going about doing this? What's your plan?
I mean, I guess I should go back to the the restaurants is nice and fancy, and clearly I'm a rogue trader, so it's not that strange for me to like ask questions about how the government looks on Cobalt and what the governor is like.
No, that's not that's not unusual at all.
Yeah, so that's kind of the stuff I'm trying to get first, and then I'm just going to be extra friendly, identify some people that also, that would run in the same circles as I do, and then just get friendly and see if they would, in conversation, spill any rumors or bad talk to governor or anything.
Okay. Make a... Let's see. I need to leave the skill page open here.
Charm?
No, you're not trying to charm someone specifically.
Inquiry?
Inquiry could work. Do have... Oh, no, yeah, Inquiry's probably the best one for that, yeah.
Can I assist?
Yeah.
Okay, plus 10.
Well, I'm not good at inquiry because I don't have the skill, but let's try it.
Well. Are you keeping that one?
You know what? Let's just use a faint point, I guess.
Pretty good.
I don't think I'm allowed to have inquiry yet. That's the problem.
Maybe you should inquire about it.
Yeah, no, I don't have it. I think it's a level 3 skill or something for rogue traders. Otherwise, I would have it.
1 degree of failure. Well, you find out very little about Governor Duros. basically, the general feel that people have here about him is that, he's a strict governor, but he's doing good for the city and for the planet. He's handling all the industry and trade and everything like that really well. You find out that this planet is mainly runs off of exports. They do a lot of mining and the ocean floors. That's what actually the big Leviathan beast that you're in actually does. It digs into certain parts of the ocean floor, and then all sorts of different chemicals and things like that come up, and they box them all up and export them, sell them. But he's been handling all of that really well. He's making sure business has been thriving here on the planet, and that's about it. You don't get much more than that.
Okay. How difficult would it be to set up a meeting with them?
For you, as a rogue trader, pretty easy. Yeah, you wouldn't have any trouble at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing that's the next step then, to just set up a meeting. So because I'm new to the planet, and I guess the reason would be
Trading opportunities.
exactly. I want to see what the trading opportunities are, and since I'm not good at inquiry, but I'm amazingly charming, I guess I'm just gonna see if I can get a meeting with him and talk business, and then try to charm the pants off of him.
Okay.
That you're gonna charm his pants off, actually, because I mean that's another option that you didn't describe before.
New Frederick can take pictures and then we can blackmail him. Easy.
Exactly.
Boom. Sorted.
Okay.
Yeah. ECP.
Okay, sure. You set up a meeting with him. That's not a problem at all. Yeah, you can meet up with him. Are all of you going, or is it just cKnoor? Or?
Well, it's probably me and Icarus.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
you two going?
Probably just us.
What to the
So I guess
to meet the guy?
I guess we might bring Vendigroth just because. I mean,
As a bodyguard.
exactly.
I'm really scary, so
You probably
Yeah.
should not meet with him.
no way.
Well, I guess that's the problem, because I didn't get any. Since we didn't get any more information, we don't know if he's a xenophobe or not. So I think normally it would be smart to bring Anodar because he's kind of scary. But since we don't know how he'd react, I think and I'm trying to charm him. I think it's better that.
I could wait outside until you find out whether he is, then I can come in.
Way outside in far away.
No, in the waiting room.
No, far away.
Down the stairs.
Outside of the creature.
You want me on the street?
Yeah.
Well, I think you should be doing inquiries anyways and stuff around.
Everyone I go to talk to cowers away and cries.
Yeah, but that's
You like
that's normal though.
Yeah, but they don't tell me much. They tell me what I want to hear. It's not the same.
Compared to what?
Like, they tell me what they think I want to hear. Like, I'm like, where's
Yeah.
this guy? And they're like, oh, he's over there. And then
Yeah,
it's
but I
not.
mean, pretty much everyone except us does that. So
Yeah, and so I don't inquire with them either. But yeah, I could go and scare some people. Sure, let's go scare some people.
Okay.
well,
Don't get arrested.
don't get thrown off the beast.
Oh yeah, that's why I got to come with you, because at least then someone's got to start some shit with you there. But if I'm on my own, who knows what trouble I could get into.
Well, I see your dilemma, but
I think Marek and Holt need to babysit Anadar while we go.
Fine. We can look at the whales.
basically we're bringing the normal-looking people.
But the guy with no eyes, the alien, and the tank treader guy who wheezes a lot.
Yeah, you're not coming along.
If it turns out he really likes aliens and me standing
Then
there,
we'll call you up. And
yeah,
fight
then,
you.
yeah, then I'll run over. I'm really fast, but
Yeah, we'll have the comm thing on so you can hear what's going on.
okay. I guess me and Is there like a guy who's selling? Like they dig up chemicals. You just said.
Yeah, they dig up
Yeah.
chemicals.
So yeah, is there
Go
like?
buy some chemicals.
Yeah, is there a merchant who sells this sort of stuff?
It's pretty much an exported off the planet thing. They don't really have a lot of use for most of it here.
Does anyone sell anything that makes really good adhesives?
I'm sure you could find some adhesive, yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the sound.
So those of you going to meet Governor Duros, you go into his office. Very, very nice office. He's got a couple couches in there, some really nice chairs. His desk is made from the bone of some sort of animal. You're not really sure. It's carved and polished, absolutely beautiful. He's wearing a very, very fancy suit.
Mm-hmm.
He knew who you are, so he because you set up the appointment. So you come in, he greets you, Mr. Silkernus. What can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to come by and get some, hopefully get more information about Cobalt and the business opportunities that are available here. We are, my trading house are looking to expand further into or out to, into the expanse. But for that, of course, we need to know what every planet or trading hub can offer and what we can offer the planets in return. And I thought, what better way to do that than to talk to the governor?
He says, well, I'm glad you stopped by then. He starts rambling a little bit about, how they go about mining the chemicals here, what all the different chemicals are for, where they're shipped off to. He talks about some of their current clients. He's just going on and on about this. He seems pretty happy to talk about it.
Well, I wanna bring in into the conversation the possibility of using the planet as a possibly like, and I'm telling this a lot more charming than I currently am, but basically as a stopover for other goods. So other goods coming further away, stop buying Cobalt to be packaged and sorted and then shipped onwards. Because I assume that's how the possible cKnoor trade would work, correct?
Yes, that's how it would work.
Yeah. So I kind of want to bring the conversation into that area and see if he's open to the idea to do something like that.
Well, he tells you they don't really have the facilities specifically set up for something like that. They're mainly dealing with exports, so they're fine with shipping things out, but not a lot comes in overall. It'd be a little bit more set up on your part if you wanted to do something like that, but he doesn't see why it wouldn't be possible.
Well, that's currently what because that's currently one of the ideas we are thinking of exploring a bit further, because Cobalt, to be frank, compared to many of the other planets we have visited around this area, Cobalt seems a lot more civilized and easier to work with. But that is what we're looking into right now. Establishing some kind of trading hub for repackaging goods that would basically just stop by and then be sent onwards. So basically just bringing goods here, repackaging them, and then, because like you said, Cobalt is already dealing with exports, so there is a known export trade sending goods further into the Imperium, as it were. So it would fit with our trading routes.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely possible. The infrastructure for something like that would most likely need to be built up a little bit here. But I mean, if you're willing to put in the effort to get that done, then I have no reason to say that wouldn't be possible.
Okay.
We would love to have your business here on Cobalt.
Good. Well, I'm super glad to hear that, and I guess that's as far as I talk about it, and more like, okay, well, maybe we'll look into it and see if we can, we'll bring our ideas by at some point, and then I just keep being really fucking charming, because I'm a nice fellow.
Okay, let's make a charm test. See how good you do with that.
Can I assist in his charmingness?
You can try.
I have intimidate. Can I intimidate him to be charmed?
Oh, I've got charm as a skill, so I could give him
I don't
plus
think
10.
that works. Cal.
He can
Yeah,
assist
fine.
in the charming then.
Okay, plus 10 to your charm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Oh, for crying out loud!
So good.
Oh, damn.
So
No,
good.
no. It's
So-
gonna be charming.
That's a 76 fellowship. My God.
He's really good.
There we go.
There we go.
Finally.
Yeah, you're pretty charming. He likes you. He thinks you're very friendly. He's very glad to have your business.
Ask him his stance on aliens so I can come inside.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure we'll bring that up. That's kind of one of the things I want to probe about a bit, but not specifically ask. But what's his opinion on being this far out into?
Can we give him a survey that he
man.
fills in about his political leanings, his favourite food?
Well, that's kind of what I want to get out of being charming.
Yeah.
I want to see where he stands on
Everything.
stuff like Xenotech, and I mean, if he's a staunch, very by the book kind of guy, or if he's more of a, well, you're my friend, so I'm gonna let things slide a bit.
You get the impression that he's, as much as he likes you, he is pretty by the book here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why the house is in a whale.
I mean, at least as far as the industry and business goes,
Yeah.
he's pretty by the book. He's not going to want to really break any sort of imperial laws or anything like that. He's happy to let you foot the bill to bring your own stuff here, set up the infrastructure to do that, and then export it further on. But other than that, just regular business here with him.
Okay. Good. Well, I guess we thank him for the lovely meeting, and then we get going.
Okay, yeah.
For now.
What's your next plan?
Well, I guess Icarus has to go talk to his black market contact and see what he actually... Because our current plan is to build, like, a trading house that would just bring the stuff in and then ship them out.
Mm-hmm.
And the governor seems to be okay with that.
When you say trading house, what exactly do you mean?
I mean, we get a warehouse, we put stuff in it, and we send it out.
So it gets shipped underwater to this warehouse that's in the creature and then shipped back out again.
That's what your contact wanted, right?
Well, he did, but I had a suggestion of, like, bypassing the city and therefore it not being a problem if we set it up, like, elsewhere.
And where would that be?
Well, space is probably going to be a bit expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if we could, again, if it was on the ocean, like if we set up a island that's still expensive. I guess it's going to have to be under there for now.
That's what I'm thinking.
At least till the trade grows and we can afford to put a station in space. Okay, so you want me to go and see him and say what exactly?
Mm-hmm.
Said say what exactly?
Well, I mean, you talked to him. You know what we're trying to do. And you came and said to me, well, we need to have the governor on board, kind of.
He's not on board, though.
He's on board for setting up the thing you wanted to set up. We're not going to ask the governor if we can have an illegal Xenotech.
Yeah, the problem is how are you going to get it past customs? And that's the governor's purview.
Yeah, but we'll worry about that in a bit.
The customs guy will go, hey boss, this is happening, and then his boss will go, no, it's fine.
Yeah, like we're not gonna go to the governor and go, hey, so we're looking to set up a trading station here, and would love it if you look the other way because you don't know us.
So, is your plan to like do a fake trade of goods right now, like export their existing goods?
Well, clearly, if you're gonna have part of an illegal trade, I mean, why would we only have that? Of course, we need to have other stuff as well. It's not like we're gonna. I mean, they need to be shipped as something. They're not gonna be shipped as Xenotech.
Okay.
You're the one with the underworld skill here, not me.
It's true.
So it'd be like, they export chemicals. Like that's the main trade.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our ship got a crate labeled food that was full of people. I mean, they were technically food, but
Yeah.
seems pretty easy to do this.
So keep in mind, Trentor told you guys that as far as getting the stuff here,
He was going to do that.
Yeah, he can take care of all the importing to here, as long as you have an export after that. But it's the governor's. You need a way to get it through customs and everything like that, with the governor looking the other way.
Can we just bribe customs and not the governor?
If you're going to constantly bribe the customs officials, you're heavily cutting into any money you would make from this.
Yeah, like it'd be better to cut it off at the source. Could we
And he's
Could we get him to personally inspect every shipment and then literally get him to look the other way when our ones go through?
Well, keep in mind that this is not only for your thing. You're trying to make a deal so that Trentor is willing to deal with you. So you're helping him solve all of his import problems, not just specifically with yours.
Okay, that's not. Then we can't do that. Okay, then I'm just gonna spend some more time getting to know the governor and be nice to him for a few days. And then I guess
Have lunch with him.
Yeah,
then-
just have some business lunches and whatnot. Sure.
Exactly, and then I guess we'll have to, at one of them, we'll have to try and get Holt to probe him and see if we can get some horrible piece of information. from him.
Blackmail.
Exactly.
I could interrogate him.
Seems a bit too straightforward to me.
I'm not very good at it, but I could hurt him really badly.
I don't even have the skill, and I think it'd be better than you.
For sure. For sure.
Okay, so yeah, you guys all go out to dinner one night. You're having a fancy dinner that he's invited you all to. There's a few other business officials there, a couple people from other cities here on the planet. It's a big fancy dinner party that you're all at. You've been meeting with him for a few days. You still get the impression he's very by the book, strict. He handles all his taxes for everything down to the last penny. Make sure everything's working perfectly fine. The whole city's a well-oiled machine.
No, it's
Chemicals
not.
come
It's
in.
a fucking beast.
It's a well-groomed machine. That's suspicious if he's doing that. He's too good.
I know.
That's like in my experience as an alien. That's bad.
But yeah, so you're at this dinner party now.
Am I allowed in?
Ethan, that's up to you if you want to try to go or not. I was about to say it's iffy. You're not sure that he would like he would like Andar very much.
You're not coming.
I'll be somewhere nearby so I can come in if it goes wrong or if it goes right. But
I'm gonna
yeah.
go.
Okay.
No,
that's
well,
fine.
you can't even walk.
Yeah, they don't need. They don't need to get me a chair. I'm fine.
They can put a tray on him. He can serve.
I mean,
Okay.
no, I'm just gonna eat. I can still eat.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
No,
Instead of
the
leaking
Adeptus
everywhere.
Mechanicus are widely respected throughout.
That's
Not
true.
gonna
He is. He would be a pretty respected figure to have around.
Fine. Guess we'll bring him.
Okay. So the rest of you are there. You're at the party. There's lots of people around. You're having a very delicious dinner. It's a squid-like creature which is being served for dinner. It's been roasted. It's on this big table. It takes up almost the whole length of the table. It looks delicious.
Well, I feel like
Don't have to roll deception to say that.
no, it seems nice.
It does seem pretty nice.
I'm gonna enjoy it because I mean, I only have to be charming. It's Holt that has to do horrible things.
I'm
so.
going to wait for cKnoor to eat it first before I eat it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think that's a smart move because I'm a rogue trader. I'm noble, so I'm gonna eat fucked up things if they're expensive anyways.
That's pretty true.
What's the governor's name again? It's
Duros.
Duros.
that's right. So, Governor Duros, this is
Wales.
fascinating city that you have, and I'm curious whether you have a maintenance biologist that's overseeing the maintenance of this creature.
Well, yes, we actually do. Her name is Zuriel. She's not here tonight, but
I would be absolutely overjoyed if you could set up a meeting with her at some point, because I am in awe of how well this city is run, considering the technical aspects of melding all of this architecture to the creature itself. It must be mind-boggling.
he takes that as a great compliment. He says that she most likely will as well. He can definitely set up that meeting.
I appreciate it very much.
All right, what are the rest of you doing? Besides eating the not squid.
Just eating.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm gonna try to mind probe, because that's what they brought me along to do.
Exactly.
Distract him with small talk while this is going on.
That's what I always do.
Okay.
All right, go for it, Holt.
I succeeded.
Okay.
Let me... So he needs to make an opposing willpower check.
Yep, sure. That is 2 degrees of success for me.
Well, let me go look up the rules for what happens when that happens.
Oh,
He
I love
probably
it when We have
knows.
to go look up the rules because now we're going to spend 10 minutes not understanding the rules.
Or we could just have a
No.
break and say goodbye to YouTube.
We've done this before.
Each round that information, additional information is revealed. If a test is failed, you take fatigue, equal to the degree
Yeah.
of failure.
Yeah, we've
Okay,
done
so I
this
failed once, so I got 1 fatigue.
Yeah, okay. So now we do it again.
Yes.
So make your willpower roll. Whereas,
I believe he just continuously makes willpower tests versus what I rolled the first time.
alright, that is a success with 0 degrees of
Okay.
success. What did you roll the first time? I don't...
I got 1 degree of success. I got exactly 10
Okay.
higher.
Okay, great.
Well, I'm unconscious.
Holy shit.
Someone let the drink get to him.
Yeah.
Is he aware if you're mind probing now?
No, he wouldn't
he's
be
not
aware
aware.
of it.
But Holt just passes out. Is that what happens? Yeah, because
Yeah.
you get fatigued.
Because I got that was 1, 0, 3, 4 maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, he's rolling against the 45 for his willpower.
Yeah, so I just straight up pass out.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
and he can't
he
handle
collapses. He collapses in his chair. Holt collapses in his chair. The rest of you notice this.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep talking to the governor
Sure.
because someone has to keep appearances up. I mean, I'm a nice guy.
You are pretty nice. He likes you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have seconds.
Oh, okay. Squid's pretty good.
Even if it wasn't good, I don't have to taste it if I don't want to.
Are you guys gonna do anything else at this dinner party then? Are you just gonna hold out at the end of the night, or what's your plan here?
I don't think we have a plan B.
Well,
What do you mean? I mean, it's dinner party. I'm gonna enjoy myself. And
yeah,
also,
and I'm not the right person to deal with the whole unconscious guy. I mean, medically I am, but like in terms of the social environment, you don't want me doing that.
Okay, I'm unconscious for 4 total minutes.
4 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
See, that's not bad at all.
The
Okay,
drink
so
hit him
you
hard, it's fine.
you get sat in a chair. A servitor actually comes over at some point and takes you into another room, just to they assume that you're drunk, and they just get you out of the way of the party, pretty much. You wake up. You're in a little side. You're basically thrown into the coat room.
All right.
I mean, you can get up, you can leave, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll wander back into the party.
Okay.
You have to act drunk now.
I'll just say something psychically happened to me. Happens all the
Right,
time.
that's not going to terrify anyone.
Okay, yeah, you come back. Are you trying again, or are you?
Do you guys want me to try again?
yeah.
Sort of need you to.
All right. Well,
I mean, we could get information out of the Negos, potentially.
Yeah, but she's not there.
Well,
She's not at this party. No.
yes,
Might-
but in a couple of days.
Yeah, might as well use the opportunity while you got it, though.
All right.
all right. Well, here we go. Trying again. Hey, there we go. This time he cannot possibly beat me.
Shouldn't have wasted
6
that
degrees. Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll see it soon.
6 degrees of success. Okay, so he can't possibly be. No, he can't. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you get what information do you get? You get everything at that point, right?
Yeah. I learned everything that there is to know.
Okay. The most important thing that you get out of this is that the chemicals that are being mined here underground on this planet, at the bottom of the ocean, that is, fairly recently, since Duros has been in power here, they've tried to make it a bit more efficient, make the mining a bit more efficient, get things working better. And so they actually sent people out in diving suits to help along with the machinery that's taking care of all this. And what they found out is that the chemicals actually cause people to mutate when they're exposed to them raw in the ocean like that. Duros has sort of, because the efficiency has been so high with the way that he's set this up now, he's kind of swept this fact under the rug. Whenever someone shows signs of mutations, they're quietly killed and brushed aside, and sort of paid to silence the family about it.
All right. It's a pretty nice piece of blackmail.
It's illegal. You're not
One,
supposed to do
it's
that.
illegal, and 2, I want some.
I don't.
So I'll share all of that information with Thought Sending so nobody else will find out about it.
It's a good thing we found out like this, and we need this, because cKnoor would just have bombed the planet from space if we'd found out this.
Maybe. I guess we'll find out in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye.
YouTube.